Creating a CV in the right format is very important because that is the first thing an employer gets to see when you're applying for a job. Also to note is that sometimes even people that are applying for masters and PhD, it is specified on the school's website that they are to use. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create your own CV in the right European format in just about 3 to 4 minutes by just providing details like your personal details, your educational qualification, your professional summary or professional experience, employer's details, and other details that will be required of. Let's get started with the demo on how to create your own CV in the Europass format.
You're going to type Europass website. Just click on the first one. It takes us straight to the website. So this is the official website of Europass. So you can see that you can do more than the CV on this page. So you can create your own CV here. You can create a cover letter. You can even test your digital skills here. All right. So when you click here, you see a lot of things you can find. You can even find jobs here. You can find courses to do here. Create a cover letter and do a lot of things here. But for this video, we're only focusing on creating your Europass CV. Click on create your Europass CV. You can actually have an account here. You can log in, register your details so that you can have a permanent account here. And as time goes on, you can update your CV. For this video, we are going to say that we are creating a new CV. You have the option of importing an already existing CV. You have the option of selecting from your library if there's a CV there. You have the option to start from your profile. Let's create a new CV. Click on create new CV and it brings you to this page. Once it brings you to this page, you have this option of putting CV in any of the languages here. You can also change your date format. You have the first page here is where you have to add your personal details. Okay, so you can add your name. So the next thing you can do is to add your picture, your passport, so that it looks acceptable. So once you click on save now, it automatically appears on the CV page. All right, and then you continue to enter your details. You can write a lot of things about your introductory, but I usually say don't write too much so that they can still delve into your CV and then call you for interview to know more about you. Then you can type your date of birth and select your gender, email address. So for this, so you can type in your telephone number, put in your social media handle. If it's for a job, for example, you're in the UK, if you type in UK, so that any employer in UK that sees that you are currently in UK, they can call you for a job. When you're done with that first page, you then click on save. You then go again and click on add new session. When you add new section, it gives you this box. You click inside, it gives you options. I say for your CV, you have different things you can add to it. You can add your work experience, all right? You can add your education and training, language skills, digital skills, communication and interpersonal skills, conferences and seminars you have attended, creative works, driving license, hobbies and interests, honors and awards for people that are going for the education sector, management and leadership skills. If you're going for a job, it is important that you add your personal details, work experience, education and training, and then possibly your digital skills. Okay, so if you're going for education, like your study, you add all that I've mentioned. You can add honors and awards. If you are in a leadership role, you can add management and leadership skills and type in all the details that will bring out. For example, I'm a head teacher as a secondary school head teacher. I can come here and type what I want. Secondary school principal. The name of the school that I work in, what country is in. I'm picking the city there. We have Toulouse. So if I am done with that company, I just type in the dates that I stopped working there. But if I'm not done, I can just click on ongoing, turn on the button there and continue. So there's also a place where you can type your main activities and responsibilities. When I'm done, I then click on save and continue. So if you have more than this work experience, you can type in bloggers write online articles on a wide range of subjects such as politics, fashion. Bloggers also interact with their readers via comments. I click on the country, I say Belgium. I'm done again, I click on save. That is my second work experience. So when we're done with the work experience, I go again, add new session, go and click on education and training, BSc, Cambridge University. And then it asks for the address, it asks for the postal code, it asks for the country. Of course, I have to add United Kingdom, Canterbury. When you're done, you write the year when you started, 7th February 2016, and then when I finished, I'm done, and I click on save. So when I click on save, little by little, that way I started creating my education and training part of the CV. So if you have another thing that you were trained on, you can add education and training experience and click on digital skills. Yes, digital skills. Click on add section. When you click on add sessions now, it gives you this page. Add your digital skills from the list below. Click on the skill and drag it to the left. So I click on the skill, drag it to the left here. Microsoft Office, I want that. PowerPoint, and click on it and drag it to this way. However, if you don't want to click and drag, you can also type in this box here. So as many digital skills as possible that you have, you can add to this page. So when I'm done, and then click on save. So when you click on save, it gives you the page for your digital skills. Add new sessions. So I click on language skills. All right, and I click on add session. So for mother tongue, I can type English. Other language here, I add French. So when you start adding other language that is not your mother tongue, it start asking you for your competencies. Understanding, when it comes to listening, I click, it has different parts, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Listening, I have C2. All right, for reading, C1. For the speaking or the spoken interaction, I click on C1. Spoken production, B2. For writing, C1. So when I'm done, I can also add another language, German. My competencies, A2, reading is B1, spoken interaction is A2. If I want to add any other language, I can add. But for this CV, I'll just halt here and then click on save, and then I continue. So this is what it looks like. So if you want to add another session, you click on add new session, go inside, click on it. You can add other parts, honors, awards, management and leadership skills, and other things. All right. So for this CV, I am done adding all that I need to. But when we're done now, I then click on next. So this is a preview of what my CV looks like. You have the options to change the format. So your CV can also be this way. So you have the option of using this as well. Yes, your CV can also be this way. Look at this other side, you can select a color. All right, so your CV can actually have this color as well. Green, purple, blue. You can also change the font size of your CV. So you can make the font size, that's the text size, to be large. All right, let's see. So you see that the letters are bigger. Just leave it at the medium size, and then we'll continue. All right, so add Europass logo. First page only, every page. You also have options of add page numbers. This is the preview, and you can also edit even when you have gotten to this part, all right, by clicking on the previous button. All right, so when we're done, click on next. Last preview page before you print out. So it gives you what your CV looks like. Choose a name for your CV. Here, I would say CV for Emanuela James. I look at it, and it's beautiful the way I want to present it to my prospective employer or to the university that I'm applying to. And then click on download. When I'm done with that, I click on finish. Let's go to what I downloaded and let's see what it looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? So my CV has 2 pages, then my recommendations. So I have second page because I added recommendation to you. Recommendation usually comes at the last part. So you can also try out, start creating your CV today with this Europass tool when you are applying to study abroad, or if you're applying for a
That's
job.
all, guys, for the demo. Also, to know that there are other apps that you can use to create your own CV, like Canva and the rest of it. Thank you very much for watching to the very end of this video. Like this video, subscribe if you're new here, share to many people who would need this content.